A very happy Friday to everybody. This is the third time, actually, no, technically fourth time, trying to set this up between the connection, the electrical storm, and all kinds of wackiness. And then, of course, I have to have at least one take where there's no sound. We have got a bunch of stuff to discuss, to go over. This is going to be a fairly spoiler-filled update. So if you have not seen Season 8, Episode 2, and you don't want to be spoiled by any of the upcoming events, you might want to wait and watch this on Monday. If you don't mind getting a couple of hints, but not by no means does it spoil the whole episode, then stay with me here. We're going to go through some things. We're going to start with some behind the scenes. We've got some Caitriona talking about what it's like to direct. We have Duncan wishing it was he wants to have a beer. But other than that, this is all very heavily Season 8, Episode 2 stuff. We're going to start with some Sophie Skeleton pics. These are all behind the scenes. As you can see, we got Mandy with her little doll, which I tell you, this doll, it's a telling and important doll. Whether you're just watching the episode or you read the books, we all know what that doll meant. And it was really cool to see them come back with that doll. It's like the first thing I pictured from the beginning of Book 9. So it's very, very cool. Or the ending of Book 8, I should say. Episode 2 of Outlander Star's final season is yours for the viewing by Director Balfe. Slide 13, killing it, mic drop, with her director's cap on. And Slide 2 is trying not to kill someone. Yeah, it's one of those episodes. There's always, like... She had a rough time, our Claire, on this one, along with at least one other character. So we got our director and acting stuff going on at the same time, which I think would be just crazy tricky. But as far as I could tell in the episode, she handled it really well. I'm not sure what this is, other than taking advantage of the fun designs that happen in wood. Somebody made a happy little face out of a wood knot. Got hit a board. Why not? Why not a knot? And then we have something that was apparently given to Sophie. It says, "Welcome to Outlander Season 8. We are delighted to be with you on this epic journey as we conclude what has been an outstanding 11 years of Outlander." Says there's a wee something to help you unwind after a long day of filming. P.S. You will find your eucalyptus all ready to hang in the shower for an extra wee bit of relaxation. That is my best guess as to what this note says. Sometimes other people's handwriting can be tricky, but I grew up with a dyslexic sister, so I'm a little better at that on occasion than some. We have another behind the scenes. No, this particular moment doesn't happen in the film, but the ladies are out doing some hunting and gathering. And so they're having a little berry toss. And I still can't tell for sure if Caitlin actually caught the berry or if it fell, but they're having a good time. Now we've got a license plate from North Carolina that says "Sorry for M." Not quite sure because it's not. No, that's not really. We'll have to watch the episode and see what that could possibly be referring to, if anything. And we got Sophie loving a horsey. I don't see her rifle, but that is an important bit that's an important bit to have around in this episode as well. And bubble bath. If you're going to have a rough day of filming, have a bubble bath ready. Yes, I think so too. So we got bubble bath. Hot dressing, do not touch. These are used in today's episode where Claire is trying not to kill someone, or at least trying to make sure that they survive. And so we've got all the props set and ready to go, which, they would need to do. Speaking of props, it's not real. It's not real. But this bear is in this condition for a particular reason. Obviously not a real bear, prop bear. Although they do use a real bear at one moment, and Caitriona's going to talk about that later on in this video. I've got a little bit of an interview about her experience, and Sam is shocked to hear that news, that Caitriona was in an interview and he's not. Don't worry, I still got some Sam for us too, because it's going to tell us what drink we need to drink while we're watching this episode. We have Claire Beatsley's toy, her little doll. We got Brianna's letters, the letters from Jamie and Claire. And of course, Amanda's doll, which, love it, Mandy's little red-headed doll. We also have some great pictures of our director, Caitriona, and a standard Scottish day where your cameras need to be wrapped in plastic to work, because it's Scotland. No shade to Scotland. We know what we're getting when we go to Scotland, right? A cute bird. Sophie found a little bit of wildlife on set. That's really cool. Or on location. That's what you would expect there to be some birds. Very cool. He's curious. He wants to know. He's like, all right, guys, I won't tell anybody what's happening, but you got to let me see, right? Behind the scenes. Fans come in all shapes and sizes. I don't know. She seems fairly serious. Fairly serious, Brianna, which happens from time to time. Aw, looks like Sophie got herself a scrape. But at least her TV mom is a doctor, and if it were serious, it could be taken care of, right? Right, sure. And a little snack, little treat, dairy milk buttons, which I don't think we have here in the States, but looks tasty. What else? Oh, okay, got a selfie in the mirror. Mirror selfies are always fun. And I like this too. We got all the actors, all the cast up here, which, is like, this is what we're going to start with, and what we want you to look like in the end. So we got Sophie in her hair. I don't know, she's getting all pretty-fied for something, and thought it was worthy of a picture. I do too. Okay, and now here's my question. Who can do this? I can't do that. My husband can do it. My daughter can do it. They can sleep sitting up. And those neck pillows don't help me at all. They aren't pillowy. They just hold your neck up. And I can't sleep sitting up. And people do this all the time. More power to you, Richard. Let me know if you can sleep sitting up like Richard. That's just nuts to me. What else do I have? I have pictures from Caitlin O'Ryan. She says, it's the final season of Outlander Stars Calling. Are you picking up? More corny posts to follow when I can find the words. Yes, keyword there being corny. Sophie Skeleton posts, see what you did there. Nice. Miss you. Which, I mean, I'm sure, because they're together a lot for these episodes, it seems like, so far. All right. Get comfy. We got a couple pictures to go with it. So we got Caitlin on her cob phone. We have Izzy having a chat with her on her corny cob phone. And I think Sophie just might love corn. But it's okay. It's all very corny, so it works out. What else? We have some more pictures here. These are Caitriona Balfe sharing, again, more season 8 stuff. Yeah, this is definitely episode 2. I can't even begin to explain how magical it was to work with all of these people in this new way. I love them all dearly. Massive thank you to Sam Hune, Sophie Skelton, Richard Rankard, John Hunter Bell, Izzy McHale, Caitlin O'Ryan, Charles Vandervaart, Turlo Convery, Flory Mae Wilkinson, and anyone else I may have missed. Also a shout out to Margie Script, who is and always has been the MVP. And of course, the main woman herself, writer Diana Gabaldon. And yeah, we got a picture of Diana in here too. But we also have producer Caitriona chilling out with her co-star, having a little laugh. There she is in, well, this isn't really a director's chair, but it looks like if she's sitting in it, it's the director's chair, in my opinion. Yeah, this was a good scene. I enjoyed this one. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but it's a good one. This I don't want to talk about because I will cry or give away too much. But check it out. It's Diana Gabaldon in, I like to call, Outlander Red. Anything red just makes me think of Outlander these days. We got the red hair, we got the red capes, there's red blouses being worn in red dresses at the premieres. So like red. And Diana looks wonderful. We got Caitriona, Richard, Sam, and there's Meryl. And I'm not positive who this gentleman is. I really am not. If you know who he is, let me know. There we go. Getting direction from your co-star, which I think Sam was probably really good about it, right? He wants her to do a good job. They support each other, and he may have teased her a wee bit, which you can't really blame him. So we have, there we go, giving direction to Richard as well. It looks like they're having a little bit of a laugh. And Charles as well. I can't imagine Charles needing any direction. Why would he need direction? It's perfect. And some more with Charles. Ooh, and this was a good scene too, if it's the one I'm thinking of right at the beginning. Really cool kind of flashback of what we're doing. Oh, it was a good episode. It was a good episode. All right, moving on. TV Guide magazine and Outlander stars shares this. Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe bid farewell to Outlander in the latest issue of TV Guide magazine. We go inside the final season of the beloved series, get all the details on the end of Jamie and Claire's epic love story. And I know at least one of you out there collect these magazines. Like, I'll pick them up when I see them, but I collect autographs more than anything else, so I don't go crazy about it. But I know, Jackie, one of you at least really like to collect your magazines and have an extensive TV Guide collection as well. So if you want to take pictures and share them, that would be cool. It's very neat. Join us for Outlander Trivia. This is for my Canadian friends. April 7th at 7 p.m., 9 p.m., Manor Park Brewing. $10 to get in. Let's see what they have to say here. And I did check. It did say that this was in Canada, at least when I looked it up. It might be a different one and I'm not realizing it. But it says time travel, Highlanders, heartbreak, and history. Join us for a night dedicated to all things Outlander, from the Fraser clan, loyalty to unforgettable quotes, battles, romance, and the moments that absolutely wrecked us. Whether you've read the books, watched every season, or can recite the monologues from memory, this is your night. And again, April 7th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., Manor Park Brewing. Now, the tickets must be purchased in advance. We can understand that, because we come out in droves. They need to be prepared for who's going to show up. So make sure if you're going to be there that you get your tickets beforehand. And April 7th, that gives us time to plan. Then we're going to take a little season 8 episode 2 break for Duncan LaCroix. It says, is it Patty's Day yet? I wish it was St. Patty's Day so we could have an alcoholic drink, but I'm pretty sure as a Scotsman, he can drink whenever he wants. That's my thought on it. Anyway, back to some season 8 episode 2 fun, including, of course, interviews. TV Insider shares Caitriona Balfe takes us inside directing the latest Outlander episode. Head to the link in her bio. Okay, we're not going to do that, but we are going to listen to this because, yeah, it's a little spoilery. Like, just that much. But it's fun spoilery, and it's not going to spoil the episode for you, I promise you. Let's check out what she has to say. It's good stuff.
It was so exciting planning all that. It also changed a lot very quickly. We had been planning the whole thing. It was supposed to be a cougar attack, and then 3 days before shooting, they were like, "Actually, we're turning it into a bear." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna replan that whole scene." But that was what's so exciting about directing. I didn't realize how much I would love all of that, the problem solving, these things happen on shows all the time. Things change for a myriad of different reasons. An animal's not available or something else. And so it was like, okay, we've planned it this way because that's how a cougar would attack. A bear attacks differently. I just have to redo everything. And it's like there's an adrenaline to that. It was so cool. And so, it's like you have the location and you have to try and figure out how it's all going to cut together and everything. And it was honestly so fun. Like, I know it's gruesome and violent, but it was great working with the prosthetics team, just getting all of the different components together, we had a drone operator to sort of do the POV of the bear, and you're sort of working with storyboards with them of what they can achieve, and does it line up with how you visualize it. I honestly, I felt like I was buzzing for the whole 10 weeks that I was doing prep and then directing, because it was just the most exciting, like crazy. I mean, I was exhausted afterwards, but it was a lot of fun.
That whole pivoting when you're filming, I think the biggest example we all saw of that was in 2020 and 2021, where all these television series, they had their endings all set, and then a horrible illness shut down all productions. And they had to stop themselves short a lot of times, 5 episodes before the ending, and come back and try to pick up the story. That's a lot of changing what you had planned to try to make it better, or different, or actually give it a decent resolution in some cases. Talk about it a lot. Supernatural, of course, it was their final seasons. They didn't want to leave us all hanging after 15 years. So, they had to change some things up to try to give us a decent ending. And so when you lose an animal that a scene is all built around, but that scene still has to happen because it is an important moment to the story, that's like, it's got to be an adrenaline rush, really, because you have to be on, you have to be thinking, and you have to be prepared to make changes and maybe sacrifice a couple of things to get what you need from the scene. So I thought she did a fantastic job on the episode. It looked great to me anyway. So yeah, definitely want to check that out if you can. Got more interview stuff here because they are always talking about how they don't know the ending. This is a little bit of Sam and Caitriona talking about the dummy scenes that they made that makes it so that the stars really don't know exactly what the ending is going to be. And so they're talking again about that, and I enjoy these discussions about how they get what they got.
Did put in a couple of dummy scenes. There was lots of sort of versions of the script going around because they wanted to keep what actually happens, or the versions of what happened secret. So yeah,
there's a lot of anticipation, wasn't there? Because we kept asking, and obviously they were, I think, going to
holding it off as late as possible.
I think they were going to go different directions. We don't know how it ends, really. I mean, we've obviously shot it, but the edit could change, and so we don't quite know.
There's nothing harder than keeping a secret on a film set. Everybody was sort of talking about, well, what's it going to be, and what does this mean, and da-da-da. Fair play to them. They really did keep their cards close to their chest. And it was funny. Matt did put in a couple of dummy scenes. There was...
Now, yeah... we know that Sam knows Diana's ending, right? But we can't expect him to know what Matthew and Meryl's endings are going to be, because it's a different animal. We're all really upset about the Faith storyline. We could have had Fanny without the Faith storyline. I love Fanny. Florrie Mae's a fantastic addition to the series. But we didn't need to have the whole Faith thing. It's very irritating. It's sort of taking away from other stuff. So, again, we can't know, they can't know. It's all a big secret. If anybody knows, everybody gets in trouble. And it's just no fun, I guess. I got one more bit of fun for us, though, in preparation for tonight. Yes, Sassenach Spirits and Sam Hewn are sharing a little something. It says, get ready for your next Outlander watch party. Every Thursday, we share a cocktail inspired by the episode ahead. Tonight's cocktail: bare necessities. Crisp, bold, and not to be underestimated. Mix one, settle in, and get ready for what's coming. And we've got the recipe right there for you, so you can pause this video if you want to and grab that so you can mix her up. And we can also watch Sam do a fantastic job of making it too, eventually, when I hit play and everything.
To the Outlander Watch Party, Episode 2. Here we are. This episode is named Prophecies. Why? I don't know. Well, I do know because I was in the show. But anyway, we've named this cocktail the Bare Necessities.
Oh.
There's several clues here. Firstly, there's a lot of violence in this episode. Also, brilliantly directed by Caitriona Balfe. But she wasn't violent to me, I promise. A few bruises, but nothing more. Yes, why is this called? Because Al Capone liked this drink. So we're going to make that because he was obviously a violent man. But the bare necessities, just look for the bare necessities. So let's make the bare necessities. Here we go. This one is using 2 ounces of your delicious. Try saying that after several bare necessities. 2
I think
ounces
you might have
of
had.
delicious wild Scottish gin by Sassenach. Yes, 2 ounces of that. We're going to use 1 ounce of lime juice, freshly squeezed, please. We're going to use half an ounce of simple syrup, simple to make. And then, we're going to get 6 to 8 mint leaves, which have been freshly plucked from my mint tree by my helper here. We're going to put that in there. We're going to get some ice. And we're going to shake the hell out of it. Now, I wanted to do this where
It's too full, dude.
I mean, look for the bare necessity, the simple things. Okay, yeah, no, forget about it. We're going to double strain this
They added
into
crickets.
our glass with lots of ice. Okay, so we're going to top this off with some soda, which my helper has gone to get from the soda fountain. As if by magic, the soda appears. We're going to top that up. Maybe 1 sexy little ice cube. And finish that with a garnish. The bare necessities. Can't wait for you to enjoy this cocktail and this episode. Enjoy.
All right, that's everything I've got for us, guys. Because this was supposed to be live and I'm putting it out way late, this has minimal edits, so no fancy moves here. Just basically what you would see during a live. Thanks so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this video and the fact that I did it 4 times to try to make sure you got everything, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down if you're like, why did you waste your time, Katie? And always comment below if you would like to about anything in the video. Thank you so much to my subscribers, to my members, to people who come every day and view, to those of you who share when you can. Just thanks so much for everybody who participates in this channel in any way. I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, I would not do this 4 times for you guys. I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of it. It's like, oh, I gotta go. My eyes are floating. So again, thank you so much. Thanks to those of you who are my new subscribers. I see some really fantastic, fun comments, and I just haven't had time to go through them all. But those of you who are saying things like very nice about me, that you like my delivery, that I'm just straight up chatting and fairly real about it. Yeah, this is my personality. I might be slightly more subdued in person actually, but this is me. And so I'm glad that when you like me, you're actually liking me, not a persona I am putting on for YouTube. So I really appreciate my new folks. And don't forget that if you have a membership, or rather you are a longtime member or you've been gifted one, our chat is going to be Sunday. So do watch out for a link in the community posts. If there will be an invite, and if you can see the link, you are invited. All right. So just check out community posts for this channel. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll have a little chat. 9 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully I'll see you there. We'll chat Outlander. We'll chat Star Trek, Supernatural. We'll chat about the weather. We can chat about whatever you like. Occasionally politics comes up. Actually, it's come up a lot lately, but we try to keep it fair and kind. So, no rudeness in general, at least not to each other. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for joining me again. Don't forget, if you don't think you've caught every video this week and you want to double check, you check the playlist down below, which I think I need to do a little finagling to put things in the right spot. But that's where you'll find different earlier updates and chats about episodes and all that fun stuff. And of course, no matter what video you choose, I will see you there. Love you all. Be safe. Be good. I am going to push the right button. And I will see you at least on Sunday or Monday. Bye, guys.